this woman was accidentally struck by lightning. Luckily, she was not in any danger. However, she didn't realize that she had already become invisible. Then, the woman called out to a man passing by, but the man didn't see her. The woman mistakenly thought that the man simply didn't want to talk to her. It wasn't until she ran a test that she realized she seemed to be invisible. So, she decided to do things she normally didn't dare to do. And her first target was to prank her boss. It turned out that on her very first day at the company not long ago, she had been gossiping about how ugly her boss looked behind his back. But she had no idea that her boss had already overheard her. When the woman noticed, she quickly explained, and she even complimented her boss for being tall, strong, and handsome. But the boss directly deducted 1 month's bonus from her. So, the woman decided to use her invisibility to teach her boss a lesson. When the boss was about to drink water, she pressed down hard on his cup, but the man simply lifted his hand forcefully, and the water in the cup spilled directly onto the woman. As the man moved closer to wipe the sofa, the woman immediately held her breath, afraid of being discovered. But the next second, her body gradually became visible. The man was startled when he saw her. The woman simply smiled awkwardly and tried to leave in a hurry, but the man mistook her for someone trying to steal trade secrets. The woman quickly explained that she was only there to clean his office, but the man didn't believe her at all, and prepared to call security to throw her out. The woman helplessly explained that she actually had a crush on him, so she had quietly come there. When the man learned that the woman had the power of invisibility, he wanted her to use it to drive away the fiancé arranged by his family. The woman then sat on the boss's desk. At that moment, the man's fiancé walked in and handed him a cake, sadly explaining that she had bought it in the pouring rain. She asked the man to lend her his coat, but the man impatiently told her to leave. The woman coquettishly asked the man if she was pretty. Hearing this, the invisible woman began to criticize her, saying her makeup was ridiculously over the top. This made the man, who was drinking water, spit it out immediately, spraying it all over his fiancé's face. However, she didn't get angry. Instead, she acted even more pitiful and clung to the man, refusing to leave. Seeing how clingy she was, the invisible woman decided to sing her a sad love song. But as the man listened to her off-key and unpleasant singing, he lowered his head helplessly and asked his fiancée to leave the room first.